welcome to the Sold in Spanglish podcast, the podcast con las tres latinas, the realtors that talk about the real of real estate. I am your host, Miss Lana Chaires, and I am joined in by
Louise Trujillo,
Claudia Torres-Kilbright.
And we have a very special guest, our very first guest of our show ever, guys. I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Dr. Zishan, and thank you for having me.
Yay! You're our first guest, bro!
Let's do it.
First guest on the studio. We had a bunch of guests in our grand lounge.
No, y'all didn't count. This counts. No, just kidding.
Give me my flowers right now. Come on.
Give him the credit.
The very first one.
The very first.
The most important.
The very first one in the studio. It's all professional and shit. We got a new little set and everything. I'm like, look at us. All for Dr. Z. Okay. So, Louise wanted me to do some research on him, and I didn't. No, because I don't do things like that. I like to be real organic with everything. I just met you today.
Yes.
We are going to figure you out today.
100%.
The personal and the business.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to know things.
Here we
And
go.
brace yourself.
Brace yourself because I have real personal questions.
Let's do it.
He's like, oh, damn, I wanted the wrong. I didn't mean it.
Louise, what did you get me into?
The door is locked.
Wait, let me lock it.
About all those books that have been read, right?
Yes.
Of course.
I was like, before the show started, I was like, look, it looks like I read and shit. You love that? I love that. I only read stuff with pictures.
Smarty Pansy.
That's how I got through med school.
Yeah.
I know you cheated your way
He
through,
wins.
huh?
He wins.
Wait, okay, so you went to med school. You
I
are a
did.
doctor. What kind of doctor are you?
So I started residency in psych and neuro.
Oh.
But I shifted and chose the entrepreneur side of everything and went into education.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
so I had a
neuro.
pivotal moment in my life.
Wait, you had like a midlife crisis?
I mean, essentially, yeah.
It was like a quarter life crisis. So I was like, how old were you when you were in med school?
Well, med school was quite the extensive process. So let's be real. I'm not a newbie to failure. So I definitely failed, but it led to where I'm at today. So I took my sweet time in everything. I took my time in undergrad, took some time off, went to med school, took a lot of time there.
What's a lot of time?
I decided to fail my boards 5 times. So
You decided? What did you mean by that?
I decided to, right? I mean, it wasn't that I failed it on my own. I was by choice.
Is that what you
It was
did
by
too?
choice.
I just
By
never
choice.
heard that. By choice.
So, and that's actually what got me into teaching was I realized that not everyone has the same learning style. And I mean, obviously in real estate too, right? Like, I mean, you guys have a licensing exam. So do we.
Yeah.
Very parallel in how you study, what you study, who you utilize, and how they resonate with you. And that was my thing was nothing out there really resonated with me. And the one thing that I did learn throughout my process of being in the hospitals is that I loved the nurses. Like they were the best. And no matter what type of a day or how hard I had it with whoever my attending was, whoever I had to answer to, no matter how bad the patient was, the nurses always had their composure.
Oh.
And if you got in good with them, they had the best snacks. I mean, it's a real thing.
It is real.
Like, it's a real thing. And I was right down the street here. I was at Valley Hospital at UMC for all of my med school and beyond, my externship and everything. I was right here. Doing everything. So that little back room where all the nurses kept their snacks, it was it was heavenly.
More than
Can you imagine all
pudding,
the Filipino meals?
Lumpia. All them Filipinos be coming in with the home cooked meal.
Oh, yeah. And they know how to share. They know how to
They love to share. That's like part of the culture.
I got everything. I got all types of snacks. And
What's your favorite snack?
Oh wow! At that time, now things have changed. At that time, it was probably my Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
You're a Mexican?
I didn't say, what is that? Taquitos? No, I said Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I kept it as white as they came, and I'm not even white.
Wait, okay, so how have you transformed? What's your favorite snack now?
Oh, wow.
You just said egg whites.
No, I'm really big. Here we go. Here's my plug right now. Ready? So if you're listening, Quest protein chips.
Oh,
They're hot, spicy. Yeah, those are our go-to.
It's addicted to
Those
that.
are my go-to. So Quest, if you're listening,
And ain't
hello.
cheap too.
Right?
I go
Not
to
alright. Sponsor.
yeah, sponsor. I go to Target and get those.
Yep.
Quest,
Yeah,
had
they're
those.
so good. They're so good. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
my
like
son's addicted
the
to
flaming
those.
hot version of healthy-ish
Cheetos?
chip. Yeah, oh yeah.
I like the ones at Trader Joe's. You know, they look like Takis. You know which ones I'm talking about? The spicy
Who the
ones.
hell can afford to fucking shop at Trader Joe's? I'm a single mother. Okay. I can't afford to shop at no Trader Joe's. Okay, you rich bitches. I'm still the
You
newbie.
will.
I'm still starting
She
out.
just got her license. Give her a break.
Yeah.
She'll be there.
Congrats.
I know. I haven't even got my license number yet, but I'm getting it.
That's
I know. I'm so
exciting.
excited. I'm excited.
That's
And
so
she's going to be
it's
thrown out
not,
on the
it's not
field.
the schooling is not as long as medical
Yeah.
It was hard, bro. I had to read a whole book.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
school.
And they didn't have photos in it for you, so you actually had to read.
Actually, there was no pictures in that one.
Yeah.
Wait, so how long did you do med school? Like, how
So
long was the
I
entire
did.
process?
Well, typically your journey is about 4 years.
Okay.
I took about 5. I took some time off in between.
That's not bad.
So it wasn't too bad, no. But the process after trying to pass my first set of boards, that was brutal. I think that when you talk about licensing exams, whether it be in anything, real estate, nursing, medical, it doesn't make a difference. Licensing exams they're a different beast altogether. And I did not know how to approach them because when you take like a class,
Yeah.
you take an exam after, and you're kind of primed for that exam. It's, okay, study this. I'm testing you on this. Then you get to a licensing exam and it's like, what are they throwing at you? And you don't know what or how. And it's just tough.
And it's similar like in the real estate because when we go into the classroom, they're teaching you everything in that book. But when you actually go and take the actual real exam, it's not even what you learned in the book.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I know, and it's all tricky.
It's a skill.
crazy.
It really is a
Yeah.
skill.
Because you have to pay for you to take your test too,
Oh
right?
yeah. And it's not
Every
cheap.
time.
Yeah.
It's about $1,500 to $1,600. I don't know what it is now, but when I
That is
tested,
rude.
$1,500. Now, mind you, I failed 5 times.
Holy
Okay,
crap.
in all honesty, full disclosure, I didn't show up 3 of them.
Oh.
Okay.
And you paid
Let's be
Okay,
real.
I'm glad you disclosed.
I paid, but I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to study. I was burnt out. That's why I took time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
okay,
just
makes sense.
burnt out. And the thing is that, you could be extremely smart in school and then you come to these boards and you feel like the dumbest person alive. Like point blank, you're just like, wait, I was like top of the class. I was getting A's. And then you take this exam and you're like, I didn't know I was that dumb.
You're like,
And you question yourself.
So your self-esteem kind of
Your-
went down.
the self-esteem
It hits an ego.
is not, yeah, it really did. And
Especially such a good student.
you do well and you think you know it and you're like, yeah, I know this. And I see,
Yeah.
and the worst part is, and you all will probably relate to this. Well, that person, they got licensed.
Oh,
Have you ever had that thought process where like,
I've
you're like,
I've
wait,
met
how did that
people-
person get a license?
Yeah.
How did she
I
get
agree.
licensed?
Yeah.
but you know what I've realized is the people who have passed their test, and I don't know if it's just me or who I've ran across, but the people who pass it the first time really don't stay in that profession. But the people who struggled
They
I want to see
appreciate
those
it.
statistics.
They
and
comments below.
appreciate it.
and they actually stay longer in those professions.
I tell my students all the time, at this point, we've helped hundreds of thousands of students pass. And I think that's such a blessing because when I talk to students or I talk, about my journey, I went from saving lives, which was, being in the hospital, being in the clinics, taking care of them on a day to day, which you see one patient at a time.
right?
That's what you do. And you kind of go from room to room, patient to patient, whatever the scenario is, into what we're doing now, which is changing the entire trajectory of their life, not just theirs, because we're global with what I teach nurses, their licensing exam, we're global. it's not just the US. Like for us, it was a USMLE or United States Medical Licensing Exam. So it was just the United States. The NCLEX or the nursing licensing exam, you know, is global in like 90 something countries.
Z, explain your program that you
So our program is, so the journey of a nurse is to get into nursing school, which that in and of itself is such a big hurdle.
Mhm.
Getting through it, that is arduous as it is. Then once they get out of all of that, they have to take a licensing exam.
Uh-huh.
And that allows them to practice. Now, getting into school, applying admissions, they do that on their own. Some get guided, some don't. Then you have your actual nursing school, where the school actually prepares you. And most schools will set you up to take your board exams, but then there are those that don't, right? Some of these schools, they don't prepare them, or some of the students, they don't get the proper knowledge or the test taking, you know, the content. And now they have to actually do this licensing exam. And that becomes their biggest hurdle throughout the entire process. And that's where they get stuck. And that's the difference between being in debt and starting this whole process and actually finishing and doing what you set out to do. And we help them take that licensing exam. We help them pass it. And that changes their entire life.
Wow.
Nice.
Not just theirs, their
The
kids,
patience.
the patients, because we train them to be, you know, and I say this to my students all the time, you will be the best nurse, because we really do change their way of taking care of patients. But their lives change, their kids or future kids, their loved ones, significant others, their parents. I have students that are in third world countries where they've reached out to us. They'll sit and watch our YouTube and they'll listen to our podcast, and they'll reach out to us and they'll be like, hey, Dr. Z, thank you for your free material. I was the first person in my family to leave my village, first person to ever get on a plane to travel. And I'm the first person to become a professional. And I'm like, now it's like,
I know, right?
it's like, yeah, you get goosebumps when you hear stories like that.
I know.
And I know, right? You're like, wait a minute. And then you're like, I was fortunate enough to be a part of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's just humbling.
You're transforming lives without you even thinking, right?
I
It
would have
was
never
not-
known that person. And I don't
Yeah.
even know everyone, you know, or I will never know everyone.
Right.
And
yeah.
somebody's out there saying, Dr. Z, wow, I heard your annoying voice, because I tell them I'm going to annoy you. Listen
Not
to me, because my
annoying.
students will tell you Dr. Z's voice was stuck in my head. And I'm like, look, you will hate me. Get my annoying voice stuck in your head. Hate me now. Love me when you pass.
Yeah.
That
And that's,
part.
yeah,
So
that's
do
it.
you encounter, just like you, that there's burnt out from nurses as well?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
Absolutely.
think about it. You guys have taken your licensing exams. How bad was that studying, right?
Yeah.
I've actually,
I didn't
like,
understand shit on it.
I was in
I don't know how
nursing
she
school.
passed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in nursing school, but okay. So
You
I
were?
Yeah. I worked.
You should have contacted Dr. C.
This was before I knew you existed, homie.
We're
But
putting him out to the world.
I went to school kind of the same way that I went to real estate school. Like, I didn't know the first thing about real estate, and now I'm just getting my feet wet. Same thing with nursing. I knew nothing. At least like the people that were in class like had a mom that was a nurse or something like that, so they
Right.
knew a little bit. I knew nothing. So I was passing everything, like the biology, the anatomy, all that
Wow.
stuff. I had good grades. It was the damn pharmacology, which is so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Tell
That
us more, because I'm
is-
clueless.
Yeah, I'm clueless.
What is that?
Speak it up. Okay.
You're
Go
talking in
ahead,
another
yeah.
different lingo.
Yeah, trust me,
He's
I already
like,
know.
listen. I have, and it's not because of marijuana. It's because since I was a kid,
Full disclosure.
full disclosure, I know. Because ever since I was a kid, I have had the memory of a dementia patient. Like, I have like the worst short-term memory ever.
You
right?
can retrain your brain, you know that.
I don't want to. It adds character. I love it. So, but
Okay,
the
stay-
fact that
stay
I
like that.
can't remember like certain things. Pharmacology is all about memorization. A lot of it was
Oh, it's like the chemistry board when we were in high
Yes.
school. Oh
There
my
is
God.
There's no way except memorizing every single because there was like the thing about pharmacology was they would have like
They didn't have pictures?
You should have created. You know what? There's a potential business
Wait,
right
there was
now.
a book involved with that?
No way.
No
way.
wonder.
There's
There
a
wasn't
potential
YouTube
business.
back then.
You can make a book with pictures about pharmaceutic.
Wish.
Pharmaceutic.
Pharmaceutic. We're all dumb, obviously. Okay, what the fuck?
Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah, that was the hardest. I could not pass pharm. I passed everything. I can give you my transcript. I had A's in anatomy, A's in biology, A's in everything else. Pharmacology D. And you needed 75 to pass.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe we can
But
make
what
you
is
go
that?
back.
What is that topic? What is
It's
it?
drugs.
The
It's all
drugs.
the drugs.
Which is so funny because I ended
You're
up
an
being a
expert. Just kidding.
I can tell you about the ones I use, but not the ones I prescribe, right? It's like, is that how it goes down? Like, I'll tell you everything about the ones I use.
Maybe we
But
should
like
Not
the ones that I
have to-
crushed up, we didn't put in applesauce and gave them to people. Okay, we sniffed those, we smelled them.
we can do a
I'll do it.
challenge. You can go back to Dr. C now. You can pass.
There
And you
you
can
go.
be
Probably.
the nurse.
You know what?
You can be
Challenge
the nurse
accept-
realtor.
Hold on one second.
The
All
nurse
right.
realtor.
I'm going to actually throw this back at you guys because we've got nurses that are trying to pursue like a side hustle.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were pursuing nursing and went into real estate. What about our nurses that
Go
want to get
into-
into real estate?
Bingo.
Like they
And
wanna
on,
get
okay, now I'm going to say this
Ding, ding,
twofold.
ding, 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 ding,
Twofold.
ding.
Okay. The first one is, how about being a real estate agent?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first thing that I would love to offer them because that's something, because a lot of them work 312s, maybe 410s.
And then
So they have downtime,
Saturdays.
right?
Yeah.
So why not? And they're in this level of economic planning where maybe they want to invest as well too. So
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
get it in two different ways.
Or like,
They want to flip, they want to buy,
rent,
they want to
rentals.
rental properties, Airbnb, whatever it is that these nurses now have disposable income.
Mhm.
They have time to become real estate agents in their respective area.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're around other nurses, other doctors, other people that maybe are interested in buying and they can make a little
That's
side gig
right,
out
yeah.
of it.
100%.
So
That's
how
really
like
good.
how would my nurse that just came to me and says, Dr. Z, thank you so much for helping me pass, because that's they all say thank you to me, right? Thank you, Dr. Z. I'm taking my flowers there. But no, but now it's at this point, it's like, well, wait, let me show you something else. And actually, I'm going to learn from this as well, too, because I would love to see how this can become a side hustle for anybody that's just passing theirs.
I think that's
So
genius, especially because they're marketing. They're walking.
Honestly, I feel like it'd be the same, the kind of like in the same respect what athletes go through, because athletes, they have a lot of money and they just don't know what to do with
Yeah.
it. To
They
Time
always
and
need an
money.
invest,
Invest it
a
or-
planning, a financial
just
planner.
Financial planning, because I'm like, a lot of nurses make a lot of money and then they're like, oh, let me just go travel. Let me just go buy
So-
a car, instead of investing it for like their grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well,
I would say, with your nurses who have the ability to have that extra time to get into real estate, we offer actually the movement. I have a team called the movement. The whole point of the movement is taking in people who are wanting to either add to their current profession
Okay.
and learn real estate. And then what I do is I mentor you the whole entire time, teach you how to hustle in real estate, how to get your clients and all that stuff.
Best
yeah.
mentor even as a part-time.
And even as part-time. And then at that point, basically, I give you all the tools and all the knowledge in real estate of how to make a really good career in it. And then after that, you're just pretty much, you stay on the team
Right.
and you do your thing independently and be a part of the movement. Or you just go out and you start just hustling into real estate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we offer that with us. I mean, we created the movement probably not that long ago.
Like, what was it, February-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
it's
So
about-
it's babe.
Yeah.
It's in
It's
infancy.
very
not
new.
even
Yeah.
6 months old
Yeah.
yet.
Oh yeah, it's in
Yeah,
its
'cause
infancy.
We've
Yeah,
been,
absolutely.
I've been in the industry for 9 years. She's been in the industry for 20 years.
22.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
like once I got into doing everything that I've been doing, I'm like, okay, you're at that point, right, in your profession. I think you are also too. You're
Yeah.
at that point and you're doing what you're doing. And I'm like, I have all this knowledge. and why am I'm not giving it back to people who can actually take it? Right?
Absolutely, 100%.
So as long as everybody is wanting to take the knowledge, apply the knowledge, and learn the hustle in real estate, like I am so open of adding new people to our team, bringing you on, and teaching you the real estate.
And we actually
Absolutely.
prefer people who are willing to learn
Right.
and they're not already in, because it's like you shape them.
Yeah, you mold them.
You mold
100%.
them.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
mold
without
them.
bad
Agreed.
habits or
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because, oh no, I was taught different, it's like.
And we're all over
is
the
it work?
place. So like, you don't have to be in Nevada to be a realtor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can be in Colorado, you can be in Utah, you can do whatever, because the brokerage that we're at is all over.
all over.
Yeah.
There you
Everywhere in the
go.
United States.
So
Yeah.
now my follow-up question is, what would somebody do that now is in the workforce? They are actively working as nurses. They're making a paycheck. They're working towards getting their debt down, because that's a big deal at this
Right,
point.
yeah.
They've
That's
got their
true.
debt obviously there. Maybe their credit is or is not, up to par. Where do you get started? Like, where would if I just got out, I'm licensed, I just got my first job, I'm starting to make my first few paychecks, or maybe I'm a few years in. Let's talk about the baby steps right there. What would be the first thing I do?
The first step I would suggest and recommend to anybody who's wanting to start a portfolio or even purchase is actually get with the right lender. The right lender that you are going to use is going to guide you in every step that you need to do. So if you need to clean up your credit, they're going to tell you, hey, let me run your credit. Let me look at what accounts that we need to either get paid off, deleted, or whatever. A lender is going to guide you the right way so you're not jeopardizing your credit score.
Okay.
Good news, we
So-
have a great lender.
Okay, so that was my,
Catalina Alvarado.
I got a lot of questions, so sorry. I'm like,
Yeah,
because like you said, like these are the questions that nurses are gonna have.
of
Right.
course.
So the first thing is, so now if they're looking to purchase a property,
Yep.
right, they need a lender. That's the first thing to do. Let's see
Correct.
what your credit is. Let's see if we can get you approved. Now you do have lenders, so we'll obviously get that for our
Of
people here.
course.
Now, is a lender state by state, or is a lender anywhere?
The lender that we use right now is
It's-
local,
it's-
but she's
She's
everywhere.
nationwide.
Nationwide. Okay,
Yeah.
that was my question. So
Mhm.
people like our students in Florida, New
So-
York,
oh,
California, whatever.
I actually work for the lender as well, for her.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's Fairway Home Mortgage.
Okay.
They are amazing, and Catalina Alvarado team, and she guides you, and she even put clients on the 5-year plan.
I'm on the 5-year plan.
My daughter's
is-
on the 5-year plan.
well, okay, so
Yes.
please enlighten me. What is a 5-year plan?
Explain.
Basically, she's trying to teach us how to go from like a fourplex to like your dream home. And the 5-year plan is basically like getting your credit right, getting everything correctly, but then trying to get into a fourplex, then down to a triplex, then down to a duplex, then down to your dream
Your
home.
primary.
Because then if you invest in all of that, you're basically making like residual income without having to work for it.
Oh, okay. Now are you talking physical fourplex? Like you're investing into a physical
And
fourplex.
move into it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
And
live
you
into
move
it.
into the fourplex,
One-
and then
one
you
you
rent
get.
out
One
the
of the-
3,
Mhm.
and then you rent yours out in the 4, and then you move into a 3, and then you rent out the 2,
Mhm.
and you keep going all the way down.
Correct.
So you're starting here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Catalina's
She's badass.
she's
That's what
badass,
people-
and
yeah.
she's
Badass.
realized in her own personal life,
Journey.
her journey, that someone told her she wasn't able and capable to do that, and she figured out a way how
And
to
she
do
did.
it.
Mhm.
And
now she helps
And
people.
now that she has that knowledge of how to get people into one property, into the next property, and into the next one, she literally now is giving that knowledge to people who are willing to take on the knowledge. And she's not charging anybody. She's just
Wow.
doing it.
Okay, look,
She's
because
dope.
I'm all about free information, right?
Yeah.
For me, like my YouTube channel, my followers, like they get free stuff
Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah.
And I think that is just a great way to give back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're
because you
trying
were so
to
fortunate.
Get her to start her own podcast so that she can tell, because she wants her own podcast
Yeah, she
so she
wants
can
her
tell
own.
people free information about
Wow.
that.
And
That's
she's
amazing.
willing
She's so
to.
Yeah.
And you see her, she looks like the cutest little golden girl. Like she's so
She
looks
is
so
a Me-
like
Mexican
innocent,
girl.
but then you meet her and you're like, oh my God, like you cannot say no to her because she'll just figure out a way around it. Like she's one of those people. I feel like she was probably like a bad teenager. Like, like she was like, no, I'm gonna figure out how to get to that party.
Yeah, basically someone told her, nope, you cannot do that. You're not gonna be,
Yeah.
we cannot lend you. And she's like, oh, really? So
Watch
she become
me.
a mortgage.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of the attitude that I tell my students as well too, is especially those that are repeat test takers like
Yeah.
like myself, that when that adversity presents itself, and when you have the naysayers and they're like, well, should you consider doing something else, or you're not going to be able to get your fourplex to your dream house. And I'm like, no. I was like, use that as fuel to your fire.
Yeah, no, it should give
the
fuel
underdog
to your fire and want you to keep going and not like be distracted because someone wants to be negative. So like, I'm a big believer on that because I've had a lot of people tell me and still tell me about the movement. Like your team, you guys are barely producing, which we are right now. It's a brand new team. I have brand new agents. These agents are literally
they're
out
working
of school.
Wow.
So like, but I know like every student who's on my team, if you talk to them individually, they're hustlers. They're hungry. Yeah. They're motivated.
They just got their licenses.
They want their life to change. And I feel when people have that drive and that motivation to change their life and be a better person for their children and be a better mom, dad, whatever, these are the people who are going to apply what you're teaching them.
Right.
Besides the ones who are like, I want to be an agent, but I don't want to be an agent.
Right. They're hungry.
Yeah.
Or when they're for the wrong reasons. For example, like the money, like, oh yeah, I want to have them. You have to have a purpose and a why in order to be successful. And if your why is money, well, I don't know if you're going to get that far because you have to have it. It's like in medical industry, you get burnt out too.
100%. I tell my students all the time, I go, write down every single day what your purpose is. Remember why you started.
Yeah.
And I would do this. I would take a little Post-it as I'm teaching, and I would write down exactly why I started, and I would show it to them. And you know what it showed? $2 signs. Because I was about the money.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but ultimately I said it's okay to want financial stability or security because a lot of us didn't have it.
I agree.
Yeah.
But you're going into the field, whatever you're doing, because there's a passion, there's a why, there's a purpose.
Yeah, there has to be a why and a purpose. I mean, the money is always going to come. I'm a firm believer. Money is always going to come as long as you apply your skills.
Right.
Like it's just going to naturally come to you. But if you're like nonstop just chasing that money, you're going to come to failure one after another.
Because you become greedy. And that's one of the things that people reject. Like you're going to work with people that are going to try to help them. And that is about the money all the time. You know what I mean?
No, it's you get turned off by those.
Yeah, I've interviewed agents, and the one thing, some of them I didn't allow on the team because it was the money chase.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want you on my team because you're chasing the
they
money.
can step people for nothing, really.
Yeah.
And
there's no loyalty.
Yeah, there was one person that me and you talked about that I was like, I don't want them on the team. Like, I don't want to work with him because he just seemed to.
You can tell once you start interviewing them and you see them and you're like, okay. When you start asking the real questions.
Right. Getting to know the people.
Yeah. And when you're asking real questions and they give you some stupid answer and I'm like, that's not what I was looking for.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like,
because one thing that I liked about like when I joined the team, the movement team, was that there was like a family dynamic in a very like dog eat dog world, because it's like in real estate everybody's a competition. Every single person is in competition with each other.
Yeah.
Whereas like the way that Louise is setting up our team is like we're not in competition with each other. We're here to help each other. Even like, yes, we want you to win, but you want me to win too. So it's like, just work together. It's not like, it doesn't feel catty with our team, which I enjoy because I don't.
Yeah, especially when in real estate, when you get your license and you go in the field and then you become lonely. Yeah. Like you become like you have no part, like it's hard to communicate with your broker. It's hard to, and then you don't want to feel like you say dumb to ask questions.
Right.
You feel like, oh my God, like I'm afraid even to ask sometimes people. So that's why the team kind of works out better, because especially like if there's a nurse that wants to have a hustling, like a second job, like to be, so they can always ask questions and there's no judgment.
And that's the thing, I think, and there's like two different ways that I kind of want to take this. Was the first one was when they start to buy, and then I want to talk about them doing a side hustle, because when they go to buy, they need a lender, right? That's the first starting point from your first paycheck to moving up from there. That fourplex, right? Like, let's get something that we can own. Yeah. So the first question, and these are questions that I'm having like on the off the top of my head. So for me, if I was to be that nurse and I'm like, okay, well, I still have a lot of debt. I'm going to get my lender and they're going to kind of guide me. Let's clean up a little bit of things here and there. Fair. then we take it to that next step. How am I going to look at that fourplex versus my dream home? So where do I start? Like, is that what the lender does, or is that something that I search?
I think it's case by case.
Okay.
I think that it all really depends on that individual of where are you looking at? How are you wanting to start? You'll have some nurses who are like, I just want to live in my own place and stop renting.
Got it.
You know, right?
Okay.
Or you have some like, I'd rather stay in my current situation and apply whatever extra money I have into an investment portfolio.
Okay.
So I feel like it's case by case on the individual of how they want to start their investments.
How do they research that? How do they decide that?
Especially like it cannot be a fourplex because in Vegas is different market than other California. Catalina started in California. Mm-hmm. Here is hotter. Like the zoning for fourplexes is very limited. It's more like the east side or north but usually there's nothing on the south or the west. So you can start with a small home. Okay. We don't recommend condos because they don't appreciate in value.
Okay.
But like, I know we had helped a lot of nurses and they do have, there's down payment assistance programs for nurses.
Okay. See, now that's something that they
can buy a small home and then leave it there for like, because if it is a government loan, they have to be there for 3 years. So we recommend always to go conventional if they can.
Okay.
It's a little bit extra money, but if they have a down payment assistant for nurse programs, they can be a conventional. They can live there for 1 year and then buy another property.
Wow.
And move in as a primary residence.
So where would they go to find out about these programs?
So your lender.
Yeah. Lender. Okay, so all comes back to lender.
Your lender, but
Okay, so that is
your mom right there for everything.
That's the person that's guiding you. That's your coach.
Yeah. But also, in order for you to find that lender, you want to find the right realtor who knows their shit also.
Okay.
And you need to make sure that realtor has that good lender who understands their client's goal and their end goal, right? So you want, like with Catalina, like we trust her. I trust her. She actually helped my daughter recently.
Okay.
With the down payment assistance program.
Yeah.
Really?
They got $20,000 for their down payment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They literally moved in for $595.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing came out of it at all. But here's the caveat on that.
Okay.
I'm a realtor, but because she's my daughter, I use my whole commission. Now, if you're a nurse you go and get your license, you get to apply your commission towards your down payment on top of
because you're keeping whatever you would give out.
Exactly.
Makes so much sense.
And they always know people and they can get referrals. And if we're in the team, we always can help. We always can help them out.
Okay, so now that goes into my next question. Let's say I just got licensed. I've got some downtime because I'm working 3 12-hour shifts. And I'm like, you know what am I going to do my 4 days off?
Right.
That's the question, like, what can I do to further progress my portfolio, my career, and my income? And now I go to real estate school. Where do I start there? Like, how do I find a program, or like, where do I go?
Groupon.
No, the movement.
You get a hold of the movement.
The movement.
Okay, so we start with the movement.
With the movement because the movement also is working into a real estate school.
I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this out there to all my students. To all my students, to all my people that have gotten licensed with me. I'm going to, and this is right now. I'm saying this right now to you, Louise and Claudia and Tilana. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to do this journey with you all. I'm going to do it with them. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to document it step by step. We're going to do this together because this is something that if I can show them what the movement is about, I can learn from you all as well too. They'll see it firsthand.
Yes.
And that will be amazing.
And maybe you can do a little cheat for to pass the test easy.
Well, I mean,
I know.
Real estate.
You'll be the new Miss Maggie.
The cool thing is that, and I don't even know because this is just me thinking the way I think. Well, I have an online course for the NCLEX. That's what I do for the nursing license, the nurse licensing exam. Now, for research. You all, does the movement have an online course yet?
Right? No, we don't. So to be honest with you, this is all new. This is something that I'm currently it's my baby in work, right? Yeah. So the movement, we have the team. On top of that, I am getting my broker's license. On top of me getting my broker's license, I'm also I actually submitted all my real estate courses over to the state. So I am currently waiting for the state to approve a real estate school so I can have the school within the brokerage. So one whole umbrella.
Okay, so we have a one-stop shop here.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it
Yeah.
because students tell me all the time, they're like, Dr. Z, why don't you start your own nursing school?
Yeah, why
There
don't
And I'm
you?
like, yeah, the question is, why don't I, right?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely,
Yeah.
100%. So, absolutely, no. It's like on my endless list of things to do, right?
Yeah.
It's like
when
start a nursing
when you
school.
need a place to teach
We
your
got a
course,
real
go-
estate.
you
Look.
got a
There
real
we
estate
go,
agent.
right?
Look at that.
There we
One-stop
go.
shop.
Especially
Can
that
you
you're
imagine?
already doing, like, if you had your own school, you're already helping the people pass, the nurses pass, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So why not?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's on one of the things that we actually do. We do help with faculty development. We do curriculums.
Yeah.
I've been very fortunate. So aside from my failures, 'cause I know we kind of dwelled on that, I actually did get certified by Stanford School of Medicine to teach medical education.
Okay.
So beyond, but you know what
Wow.
the funny thing is that whether I failed, whether I got my certification from Stanford or Harvard School of Medicine, which I've done postdoctoral, nobody cares. It's the truth.
It's the real, right?
Nobody
Real talk.
cares.
I think
They care about
it's a
the-
good paper.
But Claudia, you had said it's about the type of person you
Yeah.
are. That's
Yeah.
what people gravitate towards.
Yeah.
You know, I believe it 100% because
I
our
agree.
team is amazing. Like
Yeah.
I tell Jimmy all the time, I'm like, you have no idea. Like the team that we are creating is unbelievable. And
And they're
I know
attractive.
for a fact we are a very attractive team. But I know for a fact that we are definitely going to be talked about in Vegas once we start pulling those numbers. I know it.
I love
I
it.
definitely know. I'm very confident in everybody that's on my team. I know there's some players right now that are going to hit pretty hard here soon once that license is handed to them.
Right.
So yeah, the movement is going to,
So we start with
it's going
the
to be
movement.
good. Yeah.
We start with everything starts with for
The movement
the
and then we.
movement. And now you guide them to what program to take. Now, typically, now obviously I'm a very atypical person when it comes to getting my license, but how long does it typically take?
Oh my gosh, to do the schooling?
Schooling and then take the exam. Let's just say what does that process take?
How long did it take you?
Nothing. Yeah.
How long did it take you?
No, let me be clear.
Oh.
You are amazing because I do know a lot of people that they still in school for months.
Oh.
Okay, now you're talking to an audience, like our audience at least,
Yeah.
that has been in school for
How long did it took
a
you?
while. So how long are they
My
looking at?
schooling
Like what your
only
journey
took-
was.
My journey was 4 weeks. It was 4 weeks
What?
of school. It
Yeah.
was 4 weeks of
She's
school.
amazing.
And it was 3 hours a day for 4 weeks.
Okay.
And it was
3 hours a day for 5 days a week.
for 5 days a week.
Okay.
And for the 4 weeks. And then I personally took like 2 weeks to study up, and I was like overwhelmed myself and just studied flashcards, watching YouTube videos, reading that book, and like trying to do the math questions and everything. Like
So you
or-
were
or,
a full-time
what's it
student,
called?
pretty
Prep
much.
agent.
prep
So
agent.
3 hours, yeah.
I was
She was a full-time
I was full-time student. Like,
student.
and luckily, my job at Hammered Harry's, like, because I work at Hammered Harry's as a server like,
Okay.
right now, because they were really, really, really good about giving me my time and like
Right.
letting me only do like 2-3 days a week instead of doing like the 5 days that I was working there. There was some days where I'm like, I cannot go in today. I am so tired. And my manager was like, you're doing great. I
Right.
love what you're doing with your life. So like, just take whatever. She was really good about helping me with that. But I was like a full-time student. And then as soon as I would get off of school, I would go home. I would read the next chapter. I would study up the chapters that I had before. Like I was like a full-time
Right.
student.
And a full-time mom.
And
Oh, wow.
And she has a
That's
baby
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My
6
baby's
months.
9 months old right
now,
now.
but at the time you
at the
started.
time he was 4 months.
Wow.
About 4 or 5 months. Yeah. So he was like he was a baby, but I was still studying. My mom helped me a lot.
Of course.
And then I passed the very first one, I passed the national test when I took it the first time. The state test I failed. And
Oh
then
my
the-
God, that happened to me.
Yeah, then the second time I passed the state test.
So there are levels to this test. So you have to take a national and then
And
a
a
state.
state.
So
No,
whatever
there's only
state
two.
that they're in.
So first off,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
have to take the national and the state for the class in order to pass the class. And then you need to take the national and the state
For the state.
For the state.
for the board. For the
So-
actual real estate board.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so,
you
you
have
have
to
to take 4 tests.
First
four
the school.
tests.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well,
Mhm.
yes, you do. Most schools, they just want you to complete the course. They're like, here's your certificate for completing the course.
Right.
And here's our test. The test that they give you really isn't the actual test that's you're going to be taking with the state itself. So in order for you to receive your completed certificate to give to the state, you have to take the classes test.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So if you're like a part-time, like if you're a nurse and you want to become a realtor,
right,
then you can do the part-time version of the schooling, which is not 3 hours a day.
No,
But
I don't
the
know how
actual you have to complete 120 hours.
120 hours.
120
Okay.
hours.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I mean, and they're used to studying for a long
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
hopefully, but I mean, I
Do
can't imagine
nothing.
that they're at least their commitment. I tell my students all the time, commitment is all you need.
Yeah.
The commitment has to be there. But
Yeah.
so the duration is, let's say 4 upwards of 8. Maybe if they really were
Yeah,
consistent
because
with it.
after you're done taking the test, then you just have to apply with the board, and then that process is a 4 to 6 weeks for you to get your license.
So we're talking about like a 3-month process.
That's
Yeah,
To
we're
get
looking
from,
to
from
yeah.
start to finish.
I think
Yeah.
it took
And
you
you're a
two
licensed
2 months or 3
realtor?
months.
100%
Yeah.
licensed and
But
realtor.
you were streamlined.
Wow.
And you can start selling, you can start doing whatever as long as you have yourself with the right broker, the right team, the right whatever, right? So it all comes down to finding the right team or place that you're going to hang your license at. So when you get out on the field, you're getting all of that knowledge and experience.
And that's a broker?
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
to
Okay.
work with
So
a
you
broker,
have to
yeah.
work with a broker.
Okay, so can we dive into what a broker is, how I found a broker? Obviously, you were saying you're getting your broker's license as well.
Pretty
too.
much you as a newbie, you go and interview every real estate brokerage that you know of in
And
your
they're
town.
always going to tell you, oh,
So
here's
you're
the
gonna-
best place.
A lot of people when they go into a brokerage, they go into it the wrong way, right? They're like, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for that?
Right.
In real estate, if I was interviewing, which I did when I did my interview, I interviewed the broker. I wanted to know, what are you going to provide for me?
Got
Right?
it. Yeah.
How are you going to provide it?
And what's the
thing-
split?
Yeah. So,
Correct.
okay, what the
Yeah.
split is. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
So
because
the
as a new
broker-
agent, there's always going to be a split.
Commission
Got
split.
it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So the one thing that I've learned in this is learn to read through the fine lining when the broker is telling you what they're going to give you. Because I'll tell you one thing right now is that they do not give you what they tell you in that interview. And I learned that the hard way.
Ooh,
Very.
Okay.
The hard way. So I would say if you do decide to go to a broker, besides the movement, make sure you read your contract with that broker, because they're going to verbally tell you something and then you sign a contract and it's completely different than
Upload it in ChatGPT, please.
Yes. Yeah. I would, because ChatGPT will tell you the facts
Yes.
of that
Yeah, it says
contract.
what?
Oh, okay. So no,
Yeah.
you weren't joking.
No,
about that.
no,
she's serious.
Oh, okay.
I laughed because this is what they do all the time. She's like, I'm gonna chat GPT this
Oh
shit.
wow. Okay. So we are
Because
gonna
you
do
can
that.
ask,
Okay.
like, once you uploaded it, you can see, you can ask the
Yes,
question. Like,
the one
what
thing
is-
that I did was, is this contract protecting me as an agent?
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Is this contract providing me what they told me verbally? Like, is it paying me the right commission? Am I getting the education? Are they going to take me out on the field? That kind of thing. Are they
Okay.
providing me the right programs for me to use in real estate, such as your CRM, stuff like that,
Okay.
right? So you want to look all that stuff up, because I'm going to tell you one thing that I made a mistake on is that I believed the broker when they told me that they were going to give me everything. And then I was just thrown on the field trying to figure out real estate.
Mhm.
Wow.
Literally trying to figure it out and making phone calls to people that I knew in another state that was an experienced realtor to help me. So I would say like the first 5 years of my career in real estate was a shit show. And I
Oh,
was just
wow.
figuring it out on my own.
But
Yeah.
she is the character where she figured it out. But
Right.
there's other people
That will give up.
that they will give up. And that's
Yeah.
why people within the first 5 years, they were 1 year, right?
They drop. Yeah, your first year, they say going into your second year, because depending on you as an agent, either you're not making any money and you just give up on the career.
Oh.
If you make it into your second year and you paid your renewal fees and everything like that, they give you from your second year almost to your fifth year to see if you're going to last those extra years, because most realtors drop out of real estate within their 5 years being in the
Wow.
industry.
Within 5 years. Mhm.
Now, this is a little bit, but that's also because they're dependent on that income.
Yeah, and that's
So-
where I'm saying, like, if you're
Exactly.
chasing the money in this industry,
Right.
you're going at it the wrong way.
Yeah. And there's always
100%.
life events, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they got married, have kids, or parents got sick, or children got sick. So The same with nursing, I think, right?
Well, I think that's the cool thing, and this is why I think it's such a great idea for my audience, for the nurses, to really take advantage of this idea. Is that what Luis was just saying, what Claudia was just saying, and Lana, what you guys are all alluding to is the fact that people drop in that first 5 years because they cannot make an income being a real estate agent. Well, guess what? You all have an income.
Right.
So you're not dependent. You're not dependent on that income.
Correct.
What it is exactly as such, a side hustle.
Right.
But it helps you keeping your own real estate commission if you purchase your own property.
Correct.
But the people around you that are trying to purchase as well too.
I mean, being in the hospital and your family and friends, that's your sphere. Those are your
That's what I'm
clients.
That's a big
Yeah,
sphere
that's
right
your
there.
client.
That's a lot of people like, hey, I'm looking for a house. Well, let me help you.
And you're not alone because you'll have the team to help you.
Guide you.
And then one person says, oh, well, nurse so-and-so helped me buy a house. Oh, I'm looking for a house too. I'm looking for a condo. And then it just becomes this
trickles.
like.
Yeah. It just
And then you
literally
can pay
trickles.
off your whatever debt, schooling debt.
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 With she's right. She's 100%.
Spanglish.
She's 100% right. I mean, if they have all this debt, just becoming a nurse, I mean, your real estate income can actually pay off your debt really quick.
Yeah.
Because
Couple of houses,
you sell a $3,000 home in the
300,000.
yeah, 300,000 home or a 400,000 home, you're making between $7,000 to $10,000.
What? Okay, now
It
let's
depends on the
break down.
commission. It could be
Okay.
up
Your
to, it could be up
commission
to
split.
6%.
On
Okay,
your-
up
yeah.
to 6%. If
But
you're
no
on,
one really pays 6%. There's people that did do.
Well, you
which
do.
They should.
I mean, it's really up to you as an agent what you're going to ask for. I mean, because now with the new rules and everything, you need to have like a certain document filled out and you're requesting to get paid by the seller, right?
okay.
So now like it's just on your negotiating skills and knowing your worth. Because for me,
That's so true.
I literally ask for 6% and I'm not negotiable. And if the seller wants to come back and counter with me, hey, I'm only going to give you 2% or 3%, then I'll do that. But I start off with the highest point.
Got
right?
it. Yeah, set your bar.
Yeah, you set your bar, and then from there, people are going to negotiate.
Of
with
course.
you. They're not going
Way
to
of
say,
the world.
"Oh,
No, yeah.
you know?
It's like she went to Stanford University and Harvard.
But again, no one cares.
No one really. No
She's
one
still
cares.
Are you good at negotiating, motherfucker? I don't care if you went to Stanford.
Yeah, I mean, like
Nobody cares. Really, nobody
a
cares.
great example is this weekend I made an offer on a house,
Uh-huh.
and when I made an offer, and in that offer in my purchase agreement, I put a full 6%.
Okay.
And what did the seller do? They came back and countered only my commission and said, "We'll give you 2%."
Okay.
And I said, "Okay, cool."
Well,
But I mean,
2%
but I
it was
something
a
is
great.
better
It
than
was
zero.
it was a great offer. So she said yes.
yeah, I mean, because it's for me, my personal purchase, right?
Right.
So my
And that's-
personal purchase. I asked the agent that was doing the open house. I said, "What's the seller's commission? I mean, do you know? Can you disclose it to me?" And he's like, "Unfortunately, I cannot disclose it because they checked that check mark on that agreement."
Right.
And he goes, "But just submit me whatever you want." And I said, "Cool, 6%."
See, but in this case, like
Why
it's a bigger amount, so 2% still quite a lot of
Significant.
money. Even though you have your split or whatever with your broker, it's still, where was that money? If you're a nurse and you want to earn extra money,
Why not?
yeah,
and
why
then
not?
Why not?
Not even on top of that, like what we do in the movement, which I'm teaching, with Lana and everybody
Right.
that's in the
Aw.
movement, is if you're giving up a 1% out of the 3% commission that you're supposed to get, I teach you how to get that 1% back by just charging a transaction fee to make up for that.
I just learned that.
So it's like,
Yeah.
there's so many different ways how you can play with numbers in real estate when you get paid,
Right.
and once you learn those techniques,
Right.
then you're good.
So now my other question is, this is just from personal experience as well too, is that you don't have to be dependent on just selling or buying a house to make money or save your money or make a hustle. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, or elaborate on this idea of
Referral.
rentals. Like, let's just say like my friend comes to me and says, I'm looking to rent a place near this hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Can I, as a real estate agent, be like, hey, you know what? I'll find you a rental property and still make money on that? Or
yeah, it's not a lot. I mean,
it's not. It's not. I only do it for friends and family.
Okay, so it's not a significant amount of money.
No, but if it is like a high-rise condo or like high-end condominiums, they do pay more.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's
But
not really like
just
the
a
main
regular
focus.
house is like about $250.
But the good thing about that is
$250.
if you have a friend or family who's calling you and asking you to rent, the first question I would ask is,
Why?
why? Have
Oh,
you spoken
Let's
to a
help you
lender?
buy.
Let's
Okay,
help you buy.
Okay, so great. Now this is something that a lot of my audience will do is let's rent because maybe they're used to renting or maybe that's all they know.
Or they don't know that they can qualify.
Exactly. Okay, so now they're thinking about it. And you're saying right off the bat, why are you going to rent?
Yeah, because sometimes people's rents are like $1,500 to $1,800.
Yeah.
You know, so when your mortgage could be that amount. And now let me say, like, if you know your credit score is low and you're currently financially in some kind of debt and you know that,
Right.
then we would as agents say, hey, let's get you with the lender. Like I actually have a client right now. She's renting for 6 months right now, ready to talk to Catalina. But after her lease is up, we know during that 6 months, she's paying off a debt.
Okay.
She's improving her credit by getting a secured credit card.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And then when that 6 months is up, Catalina's going to call her 30 days before her lease is up to see where her credit's at. So then we can get her into a purchase, into a home.
And I'm
so
gonna,
it's like a whole...
it's a whole
Yeah.
process. I'm gonna tell you one time I got this lady from Colorado that she came. I got referred she got referred by me by someone, right? And I got her in the car and I said, why are you renting? And she's like, and I say, you can buy. And she's like, I can? She was like with her big old eyes when like nobody has tell her ever that she could buy. And I'm like, I mean, I was even shocked myself. And I'm like, yeah. She ended up being a veteran, which veterans have 0% down. You don't have, and you don't have mortgage insurance if you're a veteran.
Oh,
So if it was your service, if you have a discharge with Veteran Affairs the right way, you are qualified to a VA loan. So basically, instead of renting, she purchased. That same day, we went to Sweet Homes and she purchased, and she was very grateful to me because she's like, no one has told me that I could qualify. And I'm like,
And Catalina could help anyone.
Anybody.
Like
But
anyone
There's
who's in
a
a
lot of
different.
discouragement with
Yeah.
like owning a home.
it's daunting.
It's really scary. Like that's not scary to own it. It's scary to go through the process of trying to get it.
it's neck even
it's
for
very-
us. Even for
yeah.
us, I mean, it's crazy, but it's in human nature.
But I
Yeah.
honestly also think like there's some buyers that are out there that are probably embarrassed to express, hey, I haven't been good with my money. I haven't been good with my credit. And they don't want to actually ask someone for the help. But if you do ask, we have the right people.
No judgment.
Yeah.
It's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, because a lot of people, not just nursing students, will relate to this. Those small credit cards that give you $150 limit,
Oh, yeah.
$300 limit,
Yeah.
you know, our credit ones and our first
Walmart.
premieres
Yeah.
and our reflex
my
and all
first
those
one.
ones. Yeah, I had every one of them.
Maxed out?
Maxed out.
No.
Okay. I think it's like, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it was 80% APR.
Ooh.
So, no, I'm joking.
Is that even legal? I'm like, dang.
But I felt like it was 80%. Okay. I felt like I was paying more than I'd ever spent, which is always the case. And my credit score was, and I'm not even exaggerating. I think my credit score was probably in the low 500s, if not high 400s.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where to start. I really didn't know where to start because I put myself into such bad debt trying to pass my licensing exam, trying to get through everything. I couldn't depend on anybody else, so I had to do it. And it ruined it. And I was scared. And I think you said the right word. Like, it is daunting. It is scary to forget
Intimidating.
the idea of owning it. It's the whole process of, I have to really go back and look at all these collections.
Well, not even on top of
And
that.
I have to pay what down?
And
And
we
they were
have to
so mean on the
And
phone
then,
to me.
not even on top of that, you're
confront
sharing
us.
your personal information to someone else. So you're afraid of what that person,
what they're gonna think.
what they're
Yeah,
gonna think or say,
yeah, like
right?
judgment,
Yeah,
right?
so
yeah,
like,
totally.
What are all these charges to OnlyFans? No, I'm just kidding.
Oops. See,
But
it was
we're
not just the testing.
but we're so embarrassed to show someone what we neglected when we were younger.
100%.
But that's
You know?
a human thing sometimes, especially
Yeah.
like if you're a student and you have so much focusing on the books and like you're
Yeah.
trying
Part
to
of life.
make it.
I mean, look, I say,
yeah.
if you failed or you've had any of these trials and tribulations in life, you appreciate that
The now.
moment now so much more
Yeah.
than, like you said, that person that passed right away. And
Yeah.
you're just like, oh yeah, I just want to go and make money.
And now
Like,
you
Yeah.
just laugh and
Yeah.
you're right. You live the moment and you're like, oh shit, like I did that, but it's in the past.
yeah.
And I'm a better person.
and you
Yeah.
don't make those mistakes
Supposedly.
again.
No shit.
Financial literacy, I think, is a big deal with
And
our
I think it is a
students.
big deal for anybody. I think the older we get, we kind of like, when we're young, we're kind of like, when I was young, I ran amok. And I even,
We're learning.
We-
We're learning.
we-
The whole audience is learning.
I ran amok, and then like I didn't manage my money correctly. I didn't manage my life correctly, you know, all that stuff. But the older I got and the more, I guess, the more I started surrounding myself with the right people who were able to teach me, hey, it's okay that you fucked up and now you can fix it. And there's a way of fixing it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
put it
'Cause
in
we're
your
all
brain.
af-
Everything's fixable.
Yeah,
but
we're
that.
all afraid that we can't fix what we created or did in our lives.
Absolutely.
That's honestly where I'm at right now.
Yeah, but
As
you
a mom.
can.
Yeah.
And I'm over here telling her, girl, let's go. We can do it. We can do it. And I'm like behind
Well,
her.
'cause I didn't think I could have kids. I was infertile, so I just was like, oh well, fuck it, like I have nothing to like
And then
live for.
bingo, lotto. You win the
Yeah, and then
lotto.
as soon as I got pregnant, I was like, I freaked out and went to her, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I have a kid now,
Right.
and my whole life is a mess because it was like, what am I living for? It's just me. Like I don't really have
Party.
Yeah, that's it. I ran a month
Run the
older.
tank.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to fit. Like now that I'm trying to fix it, I'm like, it's I guess it's like you
It's
said,
a journey.
It's an appreciative journey because I'm appreciating. Like now I feel like an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like being around the right people who are
Yeah.
not going to make you feel guilty for your mistakes, right?
I know,
the
but
most
they're also
important
gonna
thing.
call you into be accountable because there's a
Yeah.
lot of distractions, especially in America, because it's corporate America. There's so
Very
much
true.
we
Very
spend
true.
so much money in little shit that we should not be doing.
Mhm.
But
Zara's.
guilty of charge. Hello.
That was fun.
Hello. Everybody needs Sarah.
Oh my God, Zara, sponsor this bitch.
Oh my god! Trust me, my fiance dragged me to Zara. the other
We
day.
love that. Where's she at? Where's she
Yeah,
at?
she's over here.
Let's go.
And I'm like sitting here, and I'm just like, wow. I was like, I'm really doing this now.
Yeah.
That's
Just-
called love.
When you sit through Zara for a couple hours with your girl, it's, you know,
They always
Sits
have
there
the
like-
male section,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Just scrolling through his phone, sitting under a mannequin, like.
I drink my tea, like, okay, what's going on ESPN?
And then she's like walking out. Do you like this dress? I don't care. Just grab the green one. I don't fucking
Well, chili's
care.
good with everything, so yeah, it's hard to decide.
Okay, so before we get up, is the movement and your schooling gonna do something together?
We
What?
are.
I hope
I think
so.
we have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think,
it
we
should.
must be like, I think we have to get people introduced
There has
this
to be
because-
some kind of like
because a lot of students come
because-
to us and they say, well, what do we do now that we've gotten licensed? Some of our practical nurses, they go into the registered nurses go into nurse practitioning.
Yeah.
But that means that they're still hungry, that
Yeah.
they want to thrive. And
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that this is such a great avenue to
They-
explore.
Great
They can
avenue.
plan
And
their-
then not even on top of that, like I think you guys deal with a lot of families who are in need of a
Yes.
realtor, especially when they have a loved one who passes away and they have a will and a trust set in place. Instead of allowing the county to take over those assets, having a nurse who's a licensed realtor who can educate them in that
Give a good
area
advice.
Oh
is
my goodness.
amazing for you
Wow.
guys.
You know what
Yeah.
I was thinking?
End of life care.
And
So
if
our
there's no-
hospice people, our LTACs,
Yes. Yeah.
when we talk about long term or that end of life care,
Mhm.
that is a
Yes.
conversation to be had. Now I'd have to
Mhm.
see, exactly how that entails.
and how you can
But I don't know, like,
incorporate it.
the legality and the ethics
Yeah.
of it. But that
Yeah.
is a great thing to at least have the knowledge.
The knowledge of
offer,
it,
yeah.
offering it, educating your patient's
Yeah.
family with it, and if it's conflict of interest, being
Yeah,
a nurse and then
that's-
being
yeah.
the realtor, there's a referral basis.
Yeah.
If you refer the client to another agent, you're still going to get paid because you get paid 25 to 30% by referring them out to an educated one.
The transaction.
But with me, if you refer her out to the movement, I'm going to give you the full commission back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to make a profit.
And
That's
amazing. This is a good time to ask the audience if they know any like nonprofit for like free wills, and they can hit us up too. We can collaborate.
Yeah. Because I mean, it happens a lot in the medical industry, right?
Yeah.
When you guys run into families or anything, you know,
Absolutely.
they definitely need that help and that guidance and the right person who's going to do
Having
it
a will is so important. Don't let the property go to probate.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's bad.
It's
bad.
That would be
So thank you so much.
Do
Thank
you have any final words for your students or for anyone that's going into real estate that wants to do medical, or any medical that wants to go into real estate?
Well, yeah, I mean, to my audience and to your guys' audience, first and foremost, thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here.
That was amazing. Like, I think I learned so much in such a short duration that one will, help our students out so much. So thank you all. For giving us all this knowledge and kind of guiding us in a whole different direction. I'm excited to do this challenge, because I really do think that if I'm able to, if I can do it, anybody can do it, is what I say, right? So I'm not the brightest person, but if I can do it, I know anybody can do it.
Yeah.
But I think it's great to see nurses just take their education, their income to that next level. And you all are like three beautiful, strong women. Majority of my audience is they are women, and to see such powerful women in front of me, so accomplished, so well-spoken, so driven, as inspiration to, those that are also watching, is amazing. So,
Well, we admire you and all of the nurses out there.
Yeah.
We need you.
Yes.
I cannot be a nurse. I swear I'll die with blood. I
no,
cannot see blood.
Nurses are glorified ass wipers. All they just wipe butts, bro, and take input and output. I'm like, I don't want to do this no more.
I had 2 C-sections, and my nurses, I love you both. Oh my God. They take care of me so much. I miss them.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, we appreciate you being on the show.
We're definitely going to work together.
And we got to collaborate for sure.
It's on.
Yeah. So guys, definitely, what is your YouTube channel?
So I'm Dr. Zishan, and our YouTube channel is NCLEX High Yield. It's NCLEX High Yield. For those that are trying to become licensed or in nursing school, you can check us out. And
so go follow Dr. Z, guys, and obviously
maybe
follow us.
Maybe they want to become a nurse. So there we go.
And then we'll get all for my people. We will get the movement. We will get the podcast. We'll get all that and put it into our links, so that way you have everything accessible to you as well.
Totally. So that way we can all collab together. So if you're a nurse that wants to be a real estate agent, come join the movement.
And if you're a real estate that wants to be a nurse,
come talk to me.
If you're a real estate agent who has stress and needs a nurse, needs a doctor, we need therapy.
We have a shortage. Don't we have a shortage?
Oh, always.
Medical.
And that's the one thing about the nursing field, is that they are, at this point, they're pretty AI proof. Yeah. So kudos to the nurses.
Yay! So guys, until next time, bye.
Bye.